How the LGBTQ movement is helping the growth and evolution of the human species and our eternal souls. A Spiritual Perspective, Part 2 of 6. The eternal soul's masculine and feminine energies. Your soul has no gender, but also encompasses both genders, regardless of the gender of your vessel or physical body. The energy that is your spirit is a spark of the divine, a sliver of energetic connectedness that is experiencing an illusion of separateness due to the physical manifestation that is the human body. But the human body can actually serve as a conductor, a connector, and a channel, allowing you to cultivate and practice your feeling of connectedness anytime you want to, despite the illusion of being apart rather than connected and one with everything in existence. Yin and yang, yin being feminine energy and yang being masculine, are like two parts of a whole and need to be in balance for a human being to thrive. If your masculine and feminine energies are out of balance, there may be toxicity within your energy field, and this oftentimes translates into unconscious behaviors that may or may not be damaging to yourself and those around you. These energies also never stop or stay still, so ongoing spiritual practice is needed to maintain this balance in a fluid environment. To best understand this energy, it helps to know some words that are associated with each energy so that you can get a feel for what you're balancing within yourself. Usually, one energy is dominant and nurtured more than the other through cultural, societal, and familial conditioning, as well as self-conditioning via your thoughts about yourself. This subconscious or unconscious conditioning or brainwashing happens inadvertently as we grow up, because those before us have been conditioned by the same broken systems. So until someone down the line wakes up and breaks this cycle of fear-based living, it continues on, building on top of itself and becoming a more and more massive energetic blockage throughout the generations. On the surface, this looks like passive-aggressive comments, control tactics, fear-mongering, force, coercion, manipulation, and a sense of confusion because you thought these people were supposed to be loving toward you, but it doesn't feel like love. So, this conditioning happens beneath the surface on an energetic level, because people are simply doing what they were taught to do without critically analyzing what created that behavior pattern or how they might be affecting others with their unconscious behavior. The moment your consciousness is raised and expanded is the moment you begin to understand that we are all connected. We are all walking each other home, and we deserve and are worthy of abundance, joy, love, and peace along our journey, because there is no final destination for an eternal being. It's all about the journey, not about the end. It's all about the now, not about the end. A big part of this balancing act is to make sure your masculine and feminine energies are equally appreciated and shown love. Keep in mind that, as a collective, masculine energies began oppressing feminine energies thousands of years ago, thinking that force, fear, and control are the best ways to run things, and that the external physical world is law, rather than the underlying energetic world being the focus, which is completely backwards. For me, it makes absolute perfect sense that a balance is required. Last but not least, I watched a video on YouTube about masculine and feminine energies by Spirit Science, which does an incredible job of explaining that masculine energy is more linear and angular, while feminine energy is more curvy and flowing. This reminded me of another video I watched years ago, where he was saying that men's brains are full of boxes and women's brains are like spaghetti. These parallel definitions from two completely different sources tell me that we must combine things in order to understand more, and masculine energy tends to look at everything in parts and pieces, not as a whole. Please click the link in the description for Spirit Science 4, Male and Female Energy, as well as Men's Brain, Women's Brain. Knowing this, you can kind of begin to see how the world has gotten to the state it's in. The illusion of separateness has been punctuated by masculine energy's need to keep parts and pieces separated, and feminine energy is essentially going crazy and getting frustrated trying to find focus and structure for her creative expression to build the whole she imagines from the separated pieces the masculine is energetically holding hostage without even being aware of it. So let's explore how you can begin to heal and balance your energies, whether you're feminine or masculine energy dominant. To get a better idea, you may choose to take an online quiz to learn more about yourself. Click the link in the description for more. If you're masculine energy dominant, not physical gender, but your energy or soul, be honest with yourself and begin to notice if you're behaving in ways that may hurt someone else's emotional body by being controlling, coercive, dictatorial, cold, or closed off to all things except logic and mind. As I've said before, your mind is supposed to be a tool, an instrument intended to be utilized by your soul in conjunction with your heart, emotional, and body systems. Your mind is not supposed to be the boss. You are, and you are not your mind. For those of you who are masculine energy dominant or feel that way, it may be time to intentionally begin nurturing your feminine energy aspects, such as compassion, unconditional love, kindness, understanding, empathy, and intuition. How you do this will probably vary, but the best go-to activity for energetic healing is meditation. If you feel drawn to something else, give it a try. It may hold the answers you're seeking. If you're feminine energy dominant, be honest with yourself and ask yourself if you need structure in your life. Are you full of ideas but can't seem to implement them? Inspired but unmotivated because you're kind of sick of the process and results are sporadic at best? Are you ready for growth and change and evolving to your next level, but feel like something is holding you back? These might be indicators that your energy is off balance, and for us, it's best to build structure into our own day through the development of healthy habits. Now, this can be challenging at first, but once you begin to implement daily healthy habits, you will find them to be much more beneficial than you could have imagined at the outset. This is the structure that comes from masculine energy that helps to contain, focus, and direct the female creative energies, which tend to be all over the place if left unbalanced. I know this well because I have to work hard at daily structure and self-discipline, as I am more comfortable going with the flow. While this going with the flow serves me extremely well in turbulent or challenging life situations that require resourcefulness and extreme flexibility, it definitely isn't the best option when you're trying to build something that requires a little more planning ahead and self-discipline. So, For us feminine energy dominant individuals, it's important to begin building daily habits that can provide the structured container for your creative and intuitive energies. And this combination is absolutely powerful for manifesting the life you desire intentionally. Now that we've talked about masculine and feminine energies and know that each of us have both, let's take a look at how religious conditioning through the use of fear, force, control, guilt, and shame has contributed to the spiritual illness of the collective. That's the end of part 2. Part 3 is coming up shortly. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you found something useful. And I hope to see you in the next video. Love and light, my friends, especially through the tough topics. Thank you so much for watching. No matter where you are on your journey, please take good care of yourself from within on all levels. If you'd like more guidance, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit www.innerworkcoaching.life for more content or to apply for one-on-one coaching. With unconditional love and light, I wish you an amazing week and I hope to see you again for my next video. Namaste.